Lo sé, lo sé.
If you can't afford to look human, you're going to the farm. It's as simple as that.
Do you have any idea how much it costs to have an entire family in glamour?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Crane must have taken a shard with him. The open arms.
Enjoy your stay.
Open
Thanks,
arms.
And thanks for covering for me last time, too.
Big B? How could you do this to me? I guess I finally see
Bueno,
you
esto
for
fue
who you
fuerte.
are.
Esto
Tell me
fue
who did
fuerte.
it. Just tell me who did it. I know you know.
I don't think he did it.
What?
Look at him. Do you really think this man murdered these women?
Sí, bestia, esto es súper tonto. Al que le perdonamos la vida, es verdad.
But, you know.
Just take him, okay? Take Crane.
Well, this is
Mira, el Crane no me da ninguna pena. Él sabrá en lo que se ha metido. No me da pena.
I mean it. Out with the old, in with the new. Long live the queen.
Que además es un asqueroso. Es que no. No, no, no. Nope. Ojo, Fénix. Muchísimas gracias por ese sub, por esos 3 meses, amor. Muchísimas gracias. Te agradezco un montón. Hostia, esta tía.
See you around.
Ah, son pesadillas.
Hollow point bullets are
Qué
a nasty
regla.
business. The silver slug deformed and shredded on impact.
He'll be okay, though.
Hmm?
He'll be okay?
His internal organs are positively riddled. If I don't extract every single scrap of silver, he's liable to suffer some long-term toxicosis. Easy there. Try not to move.
Uf.
Baby.
You can't keep me this way, old boy.
Dios, qué sumida.
I figured I'd be done before you were conscious, but there's little I can do for the pain.
Voy a
Just
decir
stay still
mi
and let me
brazo
finish.
porque yo lo diría.
My arm.
Yes, very ugly, but not life-threatening. I can't say the same for these bullets peppered throughout your vital organs.
Ay, por
Please,
Dios.
Baby, don't move.
Pero no lo puedo.
Doctor.
No lo puedas, por
Look,
favor.
I'm a bit
Ay,
engaged
Dios, que me
saving
da
his
una
life
cosa.
at the
Me duelen
moment.
los
But if the
brazos.
fractured extremity concerns him that much,
Me duelen los
he can
brazos.
set it himself.
Ay, no, por favor, no hagas eso. Ay,
For
Jesús.
heaven's sake. See now? That wasn't so difficult, was it? That'll do. You're probably better off. This way I won't have to reset it later.
Blancanieves, dame un
He's lucky to
besito
be
para
alive.
que me
And he
cure
won't be next
antes.
time if he keeps going like this.
Sensibilidad de
He didn't listen to
médicos,
me
sí,
before.
sí.
Maybe he'll listen to you.
I don't know about that.
Well, he should. There are limits to what even I can do.
No, voy a quedarme callado.
Excuse me, Miss White, but perhaps it'd be better if you gave me a few minutes to finish with him.
I think I should stay, at least until he's out of the woods.
Believe me, Bigby couldn't be in better hands, and I need the space to work, so if you wouldn't mind.
Don't worry, Snow. I'll be okay.
Esto es muy de
We'll be
enamorado,
done in
eh.
a moment. Just please, give us the time.
Ay, por favor, que acaben juntos.
Hey,
Va a
Doc,
morir
how much
alguno, ya
longer?
veréis.
Colin, leave him be.
It's finished when it's finished.
Because I once watched a vet sew a turtle together in 10 minutes flat.
Colin, you're not even supposed to be here right now.
Oh, really? Where am I supposed to be? I'm here to take care of my friend.
With what? Your hooves?
Hey,
No voy a
listen.
decir
Please,
nada.
keep it down back there.
Está
Thank you.
preocupado. No preocuparse.
There, all done.
Great.
This isn't a habit you should keep to, having visits with me, and, well, this time, This time was no joke. Eat as many
En un
metal
momento le ha
shillings as
puesto
you
todas
see
las
fit, but
vendas,
take
¿eh?
just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue. Miss White, he'll be fine for light duty, if he can figure out what that means.
He knows what it means. It's just been an unusual couple of days.
I know, but please, don't give him the excuse. His body will eventually give out. Take care of him, please.
I will. He'll need rest, I assume.
Sleep mostly. Just keep watch, and make sure he doesn't get into
Ella ya
further
tiene
altercations.
demasiados
Snow has
problemas.
enough to deal with, Swinehart. I can take care of myself.
Clearly. Anyways, guard against, as they say. Miss White, Sheriff, Colin.
Swiney.
Colin. Con sus pezuñitas, en el parquet. Bastante cuco.
So, how do you, feel?
It's Bigby, Snow. He'll be okay. Hell, I seen him take worse.
Not much worse.
Don't worry about me, all right? I'll be fine.
See? Strong as an oak, this guy.
I'm glad you're not dead.
Ay.
You stopped breathing, you know,
Ella está muy cerca,
when you passed out or died, I guess. It kind of scared the hell out of me.
Ay, son super novios estos,
I've never seen you like that. And when Swinehart
Estoy aquí
arrived,
para ti. ¿Cómo?
Snow, I'd never leave you.
¿Cómo
Yeah,
dices
you
eso?
were really fucked up, man. You look like when you take an action figure and bend its limbs the
Ay,
wrong
la
way.
mirada, ha sido muy mono.
Colin,
I'm just saying, I was worried about him is all. The guy hasn't had a night's rest in days.
we'll all get some rest when this whole thing is done.
What whole thing? What's even happening out there? I mean, do you guys have like a plan or something? And who should I be asking? Should I be worried about the Crooked Man taking over? Or is Crane still the thing?
The Crooked Man, Bloody Mary, the Tweedles. This is bigger than what I thought it was.
Yeah. The Crooked
¿De dónde
Man
saca
came
las
out of the
camisas
shadows for a
planchadas?
reason. For him to attack us
Ya
so
ves.
blatantly like that. He either feels invincible or desperate.
Well, if those are my two options, I don't think I'd pick desperate.
What do you mean?
You traded Crane to save Bigby. I'm just saying, that's not exactly something you do when you're playing with house money.
So he called my bluff. It's not like I'm gonna let Bloody Mary just murder. It was a split-second decision, and I don't care how it looked.
Yeah, thanks, Snow. For all that back there.
No problem.
Thanks?
Qué mona es,
You're
es
not
que la
pissed
amo.
that Crane's flown the coop? Or that the Crooked Man thinks he's got Snow under his thumb?
We're all mad about it, Colin.
What else could Snow do?
A ver,
She
iban
didn't
a
hand him
por...
over, my ass would be
Iban a
down
por
the witching
el
well.
otro.
Crane
a por
still
Crane.
would have been taken.
Okay, I'll take your
Que se lo
word
lleven
for
y ya
it.
está.
All I care about right now is just what does the Crooked Man want
Si
out of
nos,
this?
si nos iban a
I
matar y
thought he
luego
was just
llevárselo
a
igualmente.
loan shark, but clearly he's operating in other circles. It can't just be about Crane, right? Getting him out of town? Is this all about the murders? Crane can't be useful to him anymore. So what could this have to do with Faith and Lily? How long has this stuff been going on?
This is about those girls, and it'll always be about those girls. Nothing will change that.
We'll see. The Crooked Man
La cara
declared
de
war
Susie.
against us last night. At least that's what I thought when it happened. But now I see this war has been going on for years. We just haven't noticed it because our way of doing things is broken. We need to do things the right way.
What does that mean, the right way?
What do you think I mean?
I don't know, but it suspiciously sounds like your way. Bigby's the one on the front lines. You can't give him a leash. He doesn't work that way.
Look,
I know things haven't gone great recently, but we're still doing our best.
That's not good enough. So,
Uy, se
starting
van
now,
fatal, el cerdo
we
y
do
ella.
everything
Corre.
cut and dried. By the book. Straight as an arrow.
Pure as driven snow.
I'm not saying I'm the arbiter of...
Sure you're not.
This town has enough monsters. What happened last night, what you turned into, it can't happen again.
We need monsters to fight monsters.
Colin, if I really believed that we needed him to lose his flippin' mind at a moment's notice, then that would mean I'd lost all faith in our ability to help this town. Just let that side of you be done, okay? Be done and buried, and we can all move on.
I'll do better. We'll do better. We have to be better than them, or what's the point?
Right, exactly. Thank you. Look,
Ay, Colin nos
I'm
odia,
sorry
eh.
that I have to bring all this up, but I think it's important. Look, Bigby,
Ya,
I
Colin
care
nos-
about
nos
how this is
odia ahora.
done just as much as I care about it getting done.
So for that, you want to give him a handicap? Like the bad guys will worry if shit gets sloppy. Everybody wants Bigby to smile and shave and take a shower now and then. Hell, I'm practically the president of the Bigby Don't Be Such a Dick Club. But this is the wrong fucking time to put shackles on him.
Well, at least someone understands. Thanks, Colin.
Es que no me quiero posicionar
He'll
tampoco.
get the job
No se
done.
pileen.
Just let him do it.
I'm
Dios
going to...
mío.
I'm going to let you do it, okay? It's just that now that I'm deputy mayor, I need your respect. And this situation has to end.
What situation?
All unglamored fables starting today have to go and stay at the
Oh,
farm.
give me a fucking break. Are you gonna let her talk to me like that?
It's been the rule for a reason, Colin. And Bigby knows it's for the best of the town. It keeps everybody out of trouble.
And what if a Monday does see me, huh?
Look, everyone just calm down, all right?
I'm perfectly calm.
I'm not.
Ay, Dios
Tell me
mío.
right now, what's it gonna be, Bigby?
Pues métete glamour peck. Dios mío.
Wolf's residence.
That's rude.
Oh, Buffkin, what is it? Okay, I'll let him know. Thanks. Guess who's waiting in your office right now? Nerissa.
Nerissa?
That broad from the puddin' and pie?
Yes. Apparently, she told Buffkin that she has something she needs to talk to you about.
¿Quién era
But that
Nerissa?
she'll only tell you.
Es la
What do you
hermana
think that could
de
be?
la que murió.
Bigby's got an
Ah, la
admirer.
sirenita.
You always do well with the, disenfranchised. Something about your prickly demeanor attracts him like a moth to a flame.
She probably just wants to talk about last night. The whole thing at the pudding and pie.
Maybe.
Pudding and
I should get
pie
back to the
se
business
llama el
office.
sitio ese,
I've left
madre
Buffkin
mía.
alone for too
Qué
long
horror, ¿no?
taking calls. And I should probably change out of these clothes. Consider the discussion tabled, but not over. Let me know when you're done with Nerissa.
Aye, aye, Captain. She's a piece of work.
Sí, un poco.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you? I mean, she seemed real serious about it, but I can still hang out here.
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Don't worry about it.
Thanks, Bigby.
Ay, yo tampoco quiero que se lo lleven, que no sé cómo es la granja, pero suena mal. Igual se lo comen. Ay, no. Es la cárcel. Ay, Dios mío. Cómo era la intro. Ya, pobrecilla. Es que mola un montón. Disfrazado de cordero. Uy.
Hi,
Aquí estás
Sheriff.
mala o algo.
Hi, Nerissa.
Alguien bueno va a ser muy malo.
Have a seat.
¿Os imagináis que Snow es la mala al final? ¡Oh! Dios mío. Tú eres un lobo, en este cap intentarás ser bueno. Puede ser.
Are you okay? You didn't look good last night. I wasn't sure you'd be.
Let's just say I've been better.
Huff and puffs. Not many people smoke those. Thanks.
So what is it you wanted to talk to me about? I know what you did for me.
A mí la
sending me to
sirenita
the
me cae
open
muy
arms.
bien. Es
I
muy
think you want to
monis.
help me again.
Es buena
There's
gente.
not a lot that I can talk about. You know that.
So that spell Crane was trying to break. It's not just while you're at work, huh?
Qué horror.
What I mean is, I don't want to waste your time, but I don't want you wasting your own time either.
Back in the dressing room, at the pudding and pie, I told you what I was looking for, and you found a way to tell me. You sent me to the open arms. Maybe that'll work again?
You can try. I just... Go ahead.
You're here because the crooked man just sent Crane to the bottom of my list of worries. And you have something you want to say about that, right?
These lips are sealed. If I could answer you just like that, I wouldn't have had to make that appointment with you.
Qué horrible
No,
que les
I guess
hagan
not.
un hechizo para que no puedan hablar. Es bastante
Sometimes we have to find our way through life on our own, grasping and fumbling in the dark. I
Es muy de
used to have
fábula
friends
también.
to help me find my way, but now
Tipo Rumpelstiltskin
They're gone.
y eso.
and I don't know what to do. Is this making any sense?
Are you trying to say something about Faith and Lily?
What I'm saying is friends matter. And I don't have any
Ay,
left.
qué pena.
So I hope you're looking after yours. Are you? Look around you.
Hostia.
Are you telling me my friends are involved?
I'm sorry. I thought I could do this. I need you to know I want to help, but...
But your lips are sealed.
I'm sorry if I'm wasting your time. I thought I knew how to say it.
Ribbons.
Ay,
Faith wore one too.
Do you like it? Do you?
It's not how it looks that concerns me. It's what it does. That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
ojo. ¿Se lo va a quitar?
You mind if I just...
No!
Ay, ay, Dios mío.
What?
You can't. Just stay back.
Ay, Dios mío. No quería alarmarla
You
tanto.
can't do that.
Ah,
Slow
porque se
down.
puede
It's
morir
all right.
si se lo quitamos algo.
Not gonna do anything.
Please, don't.
Ay, Dios mío, que no quería hacer... Ay, ay, Dios mío.
Okay. I get it. So the ribbons, if you take them off...
Bueno, también sabemos que entonces... Consolarla. Le ha puesto una mano en el hombro y se ha mirado.
If anyone finds out I came here...
That's probably Snow.
Listen, Sheriff. Can you keep this conversation between us? I could be in a lot of... trouble.
I won't tell anyone, don't worry.
Thank you.
Ay, es que quiero proteger a esta muchacha, por favor. Ay, la celos. La tía.
Sorry, I just need to talk to the sheriff for a moment. Please excuse us.
Se ha cambiado el traje.
I might have a new lead for you, but I don't know how solid it is. Beauty and Beast called the
Esos
office
ojos
just now.
consuelan a
They said they
cualquiera.
wanted to talk to you about something. I wonder if they've heard about Crane.
Thank you for listening, Sheriff. You should go on to your next business. I don't think you'll be wasting your time.
Wait, you don't have to go.
Uy. ¿No le gusta Snow por algo? Yo
That
confío
was
en Nerissa.
Abrupt?
Me cae bien.
One way to send a message.
Es muy mona.
What
Me
did
da
she
mucha
tell you?
pena también.
I didn't mean to rush her out. Did you get anything from her?
She couldn't really say anything. The magic that Crane was talking about, it's in the ribbon.
And you can't take the ribbon off? Or...
It's how Faith and Lily died.
Okay then. Good work. So, about Beauty and Beast. Do you
No
think
sabía que le
there's
iba a
something
contar
to
lo del
it?
lazo, eh.
Is this the right place to look?
Si no se lo hubiera
What could they
dicho.
know about the Crooked Man? Or do you think they just heard about last night? And they're scared about what's been going on? Well, I guess it's the best
Ay,
we've
no da
got.
tiempo.
You know, Beauty came to me a while back.
Lo jugaste en Steam.
She was
Lo
looking
juego
for-
en Epic.
Financial assistance. I told her there was nothing I could do, and she said that meant she'd have to go somewhere else. Bigby, you don't think she meant that she was going to go to the Crooked Man, do you?
That would explain why they called.
We need to solve this before something else happens. Who knows what?
¿Cómo sería una run sin decir
I
nada?
have other matters to
Solo lo
attend to.
obligatorio. Estaría bien que gruñera un poco, ¿no? Así como de hombre. O sea, no de lobo, sino gruñido de hombre. De rrr, rrr. ¿Sabéis?
And you didn't want to tell me what you were into either.
Good reason. Look what happened.
So that's back on me now.
Le has tenido que meter el parche en español o te sale en español directamente. Hay parche
That
fan.
doesn't mean I have to agree to it.
¿Qué es lo
And
que
when
tengo?
were you going to tell me? Or were you just going to keep that a secret?
Este es el subnormal
You know
de...
what it was. You
Qué
know what was
pesados
going on.
estos, ¿eh?
Oh. What do you want? Well? You're just going around knocking on doors?
Snow sent me. Said you wanted to talk.
Not me.
Listen, I've had a shitty
You
night,
think you're the only one?
and I really don't want to deal with the runaround. Snow said you called and wanted to talk to me.
Well, I didn't call. Must have been Beauty. She's been surprising me a lot lately.
Ay, esta es tontísima.
So have you, Bigby. Yet, with all the sneaking around and secrets, somehow I'm still the bad guy in this. I've had to hear about it all night long from her.
Who is it?
Ay.
Who's there?
Look, I'm coming in. So, let's not get into busting down doors today, all right?
It's your pal, Bigby.
Hi, Bigby.
Qué subnormal,
Please
tío.
excuse us for just a minute. Can I talk to you in private?
Yes, let's.
Chica, pues hazlo esperar a él, no a nosotros, que somos el invitado, de verdad. Mira estos con la rosa.
I guess I really do have the smallest apartment in the woodlands.
I can already already tell you're going to make a problem out of this.
What's he doing here? We don't need to bring him into this.
Talk about living in the past.
Trust him. Not after the way he went behind my back.
Es como las relaciones tóxicas que siempre viven como de los recuerdos pasados, tipo cuando empezaron a salir y cosas así, que eran buenos. Todo lo demás es una mierda.
Or do you want to try to sort this out?
All I'm saying is we can handle this on our own. You didn't have to bring him here.
We're out of money. And
La
answers.
rosa.
That's why I called. We'll finish this later.
La rosa.
But we need to talk to Bigby.
Fine. If you want to talk, we'll talk.
Sorry, it's been a long night.
Yeah, you know what they say. Centuries of marriage come with centuries of baggage.
I gotta say, your place, it looks, expensive.
What do you mean by that?
Beast!
No, really, I want to know. What are you trying to say, huh? Did you come to give us decorating tips?
I thought you were having money problems, but it doesn't look like you're suffering to me. Is this something about that loan you took out? From the crooked man?
I didn't know what else to do,
We should deal with this on our own.
Qué pesado, tío. Vete, hostia, qué puto pesado,
help us out. Why are you being like this?
I'm just trying to do what's best for us. That's all I ever do.
I'd like to help you, but I can't do anything if you don't tell me what's going on.
I gotta know one thing first. What if we did have something to say about the Crooked Man? What if we talk and you don't get him? And all this comes back on us? We'd be risking a lot. We've seen what happens when you cross the Crooked Man. And I don't know if it's worth it. If you can't give us certain assurances.
You think you're the only ones in danger? If you have info on that crooked bastard, I need to hear it. Otherwise, I've got better things to do.
No, please don't.
Then tell me what the fuck is going on. You're in so much debt? Look around you. This isn't the way people short on cash live.
Look, we're used to a certain kind of lifestyle, okay?
Mi amigo el
couldn't just
materialista.
give that
We
up.
never meant for it to get like this. It's just that we had nowhere else to turn, and we got in over our heads.
There's not a lot of work out there. Who would we be if we just lived like...
Es tontísimo. Uy, las miradas.
Hi there, you've reached Beauty.
And Beast.
And we're out doing
Ay,
something
no, por
fabulous.
favor. La gente que hace el
let me
contestador
just,
conjunto.
A day at the beach?
Skiing the slopes.
Hey,
And we can't
we're
come
not
to
done
the
yet.
phone right now,
I should-
so leave a message at the beep and we'll get back to you as soon as... humanly possible.
Tío, imagínate tener que escuchar todo eso.
That
¿Qué pasa?
fucking message. I'm gonna come down there and bash your heads in with that machine
Same.
if I have to call again and hear that fucking message one more time. I've been doing this long enough to know that if you had the cash, you'd have paid by now.
Es
So
el Crooked
consider
Man.
yourselves out of warnings. It's time to start thinking about how else you can settle this. The Crooked Man's gonna get his, one
fuck
way or
this.
another.
Shit. All I care about is, how can I find the Crooked Man? Who do I talk to? Where do I go?
The Lucky Pawn. That's where I borrowed the money.
El empeño suertudo.
The Crooked Man's behind that place. I'd overheard people talking to Jersey about loans before. So, when I needed money, that's where I went.
Who gets loans at a pawn shop anyway? What's really going on at this place?
The Crooked Man knows what people need to get by, so he provides. Besides, it didn't seem like such a bad deal when Jersey Devil was explaining it.
El demonio de Jersey.
I can see now that it was a mistake, but I'm not the only one who goes there, you know. I saw the Woodsman's axe there just the other day. It was in a display case.
I guess he's hit hard times too. There's a lot of that going around. I can't imagine he has a lot of marketable skills.
Fucking Bloody Mary must go through there. She had Woody's axe last night. Trying to chop my damn head off with it.
Maybe if you go there, you can sort some things out.
I guess I'll go check out the Lucky Pawn. If I can't track down the Crooked Man there, maybe I can make enough noise that the Crooked Man will come find me.
Hold on, Bigby. Don't go there. Sounds like you're just going to get Beauty in trouble. And...
Me lo suda, soy Manolo.
You know that butcher shop, the cut above? It's the place on Tubman Street. Same block as the baker and the candlestick maker. Well, I've been delivering packages from there for a while. The thing is, it's for the Crooked Man. And I don't think it's meat in the packages. You gotta understand, I needed work.
You have to believe us. We didn't think it would get like this.
Well, what are you delivering? What's going on there? How does this fit into the Crooked Man's operation?
I couldn't tell you, but I do know this. It's the only meat market in town that doesn't carry filet. I'm not sure how much actual butchery goes on there.
How did you get involved with this?
Johann the butcher called. He had a problem with the refrigeration unit one night. But when I finished, it was your pal Mary who showed up to pay me. She said I was reliable. She liked that. And it's the only thing I've been able to pick up. And it's still not enough. I don't want Beauty to have to work, especially not where she was.
It's Mary you deal with? Bloody Mary is there?
No, Johann is the one who hands over the packages, you know, day to day. But I've seen her around there. She, gets under my skin, you know, I try to avoid her. But I don't need to tell you what she's
You're
like.
damn right you don't. I don't need a rundown on her reputation.
Tranquilízate, Bigby, madre mía. Es que tiene el genio.
I just wanted to
Me
provide
gusta que la mitad de las
give her the kind of
respuestas
life
es
she
echarle la
deserves.
culpa por conseguir un trabajo. Ya.
We shouldn't have to live like this. Scraping to get by.
None of us should. We were royalty once. We were accustomed to a certain lifestyle. All we want is to make this place feel a little bit like home.
Pero
You
esta
wouldn't
gente me cae
understand,
fatal.
Bigby.
I don't need to understand. It's not my fucking job to understand. My job is to keep Fabletown safe.
So, where are you going?
En plan, no te
If this
imaginas
all
lo que
goes
hemos tenido que
sideways,
hacer. Hemos tenido que
I'd like to know where it's
trabajar
coming from.
con nuestras manitas. Ay. Uf. Vas primero a este.
I'm going to the Lucky Pawn. There's too much going on there to ignore. I'll have a word or two with Jersey.
You know, Bigby, once you show your face there, word is going to get out. There may be nothing left to see if you go to the butcher shop after.
Well, I guess I'll find out.
Wait. I don't know what you're planning to do when you find the Crooked Man.
¡Qué pesado!
Is there any way you could help us out?
What do you mean?
Well, maybe you can make this all just go away.
We would really appreciate it. What do you say?
Can you help us out?
I don't go around fixing debts. Lucky for you, what I am gonna do might just fix it anyway.
Just keep us in mind, please.
I'm sure you'll do the right thing.
Esta gente me cae fatal.
It's dirty.
No, it's not.
It looks like
Ay.
you slept in it. In a pile of garbage.
Jack, why
Ey,
are you...
este
I've seen
estaba
you
en el
take a
bar.
Tom purse for a tenner.
Yeah, but I also got her phone number. I don't want your phone number. Ugh. Really?
What?
Bigby's here.
Oh.
This is a surprise.
Why are you never glamored, Toad? Why is it so hard to just follow the rules?
Look, I know some fables can switch from man to beast and back again, like changing shirts. But it's not so easy for the rest of us to look human, alright?
Me
And
cae
anyways,
genial
I'm
el
getting the
sapo.
money right now.
I'm not taking the coat.
But it's magic.
So?
And it'd be covering a check I already wrote.
Okay, well, that sounds like a your problem
Es el abrigo de Faith,
Yeah,
sí.
it is. And so I came here to sell it off.
Why would you think I'd take an ugly, used mule skin coat?
Can we, move this along?
I'm trying to, but this lousy git can't see a good deal even when it walks in on two little legs. So what's it gonna be?
I don't know what to tell you. See if Cindy needs a coat. I don't know.
This is to pay for those bloody glamours, you know. You and your blinkered rules. If the witches didn't charge so fucking much, I wouldn't have to be in here dealing with this nonsense.
The witches set their own prices, Toad, and the prices aren't set because of greed. Making a glamour is hard, and the materials are rare.
Spare me the lesson of new economics. I don't want to hear it.
I don't know what you're getting so steamed about. Shouldn't be that big of a shock that I'm not gonna take an ass hair coat.
No, I guess it shouldn't be, since this whole bleeding operation's just a setup for one of his shady fucking loans.
Ixnay on the own lays, okay, Ogfrey?
I mean, what kind of a game are you running here?
Toad?
You turn down people's stuff so you can peddle his shit?
Funny you should mention that, because it's exactly why I'm here.
You want a loan? I didn't really think you the type.
Well, first, tell me, how does it work?
You know, I'm sorry, Bigby, but I really shouldn't be talking about this with you.
You know this is a fucking crooked man place, right?
Toad?
He uses fancy boys like Jack here to squelch the honest businessman. Force him to lay on credit into servitude.
High interest isn't servitude, and nobody's complained before.
Who'd listen? Well, I'll leave you to your business.
Espera, un segundo. What? Hay una persona que dio mi nombre en un hospital de Las Palmas de Gran Canaria y no paran de mandarme información de un señor que no soy yo, claro. Y no sé qué hacer. ¿Llamo? En plan, no sé yo. O paso. No sé. ¿Dio mi número o se equivocó o en su número o no sé? Pero me acaba de llegar información de que le han cambiado el médico a este señor, que tiene una cita el 17 de diciembre. Y que le han cambiado la cita al 23 de diciembre. Es una consulta de cardiología. ¿Llamo? Es que no sé. Es que no es un SMS porque es un fijo. Me han dejado un buzón de voz. Y entonces en la transcripción del buzón de voz, pues veo eso. No sé. Bueno, ya miraré luego. Sigamos.
I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about.
Good luck with that glamour, Toad.
Fuck off.
Leave the coat.
How the hell do you expect me to get a glamour then? It's not like I've got a lot of options, you know. It's just tough, is all.
Look,
Ay, Dios mío.
I'll give you some money, all right?
You've got to be kidding me.
Do you even know how much a glamour costs?
I've never had to buy one.
Keep your money, Sheriff. I've no patience for charity.
Ay, se lo toman.
If you're gonna be out like this, can't you at least wear a bigger hat?
You know, it's getting old to tell the difference.
Between what?
Between the business office and fables like a crooked man, who you purportedly seek to protect us from. Either way, I'm getting screwed.
Drop by anytime.
Look, I'm sorry, all right? What else do you want from me?
He really grows on you. Look, I work here sometimes for the extra cash. It's something stable. You know, between more entrepreneurial bouts. And before you ask, I've never seen the Crooked Man in here. Neither hide nor hair and all that. In fact, as far as I can tell, he's never even actually stepped foot in here.
Ay, voy a llamar a eso que ya me he rayado. Dame un segundo. Digo, no sé, a ver si llamo mañana y no puedo contactar o algo. Dadme un segundillo, ¿vale? Ahora vuelvo. Digo, a ver si este hombre se está muriendo.
Works for him. And the last time I saw her, she had the woodsman's axe.
So?
Digo, tío,
So
imagínate,
last time
además con el
anybody else
cardiólogo,
saw that
imagínate
axe,
que
it
es
was
algo de vida o
here.
muerte y...
We'd never take something like that. Is this really why you came down here? The woodsman's axe?
I'll be asking the questions here, Jack.
Okay, fine. Fire away. Because I'm not a mind reader. And unless it's bar trivia, I don't think I can help much anyway.
Where's the manager? Why isn't he here?
Maybe I'm the manager. You ever think of that?
I know you
¿Qué
are.
vas a managear
So where
tú?
is he?
I don't know. I don't keep tabs on him. He's probably out getting shit-faced and eating cows right now. Listen, I gotta start closing up shop, so,
Close. It's the middle of the day.
What can I say? Jersey likes to run at odd hours. And really, he'd be the one to talk to, so can't you just swing by later?
Uy.
It really wouldn't be good for me if he sees your face when he walks in.
Ve,
So,
echa un vistazo,
I want
vamos.
to check stuff out here first.
¿Quién te piensas?
This is a Crooked Man place. Maybe something here will help me find him.
Can't you
Shut
just...
up, Jack. If the Jersey Devil isn't here to answer my questions, it also means he isn't here to get in my way. So I'm gonna take a look around, as long as I've got the elbow room.
All right. Don't let me get in your way.
I won't.
¿Jinete sin
Headless
cabeza?
Horseman. Isn't this Crane's?
Maybe? I don't know.
Uy, la cara que ha puesto. ¿La habéis visto? La cara que ha puesto cuando deja de mirarlo.
This is Prince Lawrence's dagger. Who sold this?
I don't know. Look, are you almost done? A dagger isn't exactly the axe, so, who cares, really?
How can you not know who pawned it?
I'm not here every day. And even when I am here, people sometimes dump boxes of shit. What does it matter? You don't know how hard most of us have it, do you?
Uf. Bueno. No ha dado tiempo. No sabía qué decirle, la verdad. Uy, ¿qué es eso? Uy, 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 uy. Uy, el hacha.
I thought you said you'd never take something like this.
What? I don't,
Jack?
Yeah?
When was Mary here?
Was who here?
Bloody Mary. Because the axe was here, but it's gone. And she had it. So she was here.
I don't know anything about that.
Ay, por favor, nadie habla.
I mean, I don't work every day, so... and even when I do work, I just try to keep my head down.
Just tell me the truth.
No le
What
iba a
happened
pegar,
to the axe?
en principio.
It was Mary. She took it, okay? That's all I know.
That's all you know? You don't know she almost fucking killed me with it last night?
No. No. I had no goddamn idea. She sometimes comes in to pick up shit. Sometimes it's for her.
She say anything about the Crooked Man's plans? About Crane?
What? You think we're friends? I try not to even look that crazy chick in the eye.
Well, for your sake, you better think of something to tell me.
That's all I can tell you. I'm being straight here. I'm just part-time. I mean, it's Jersey who's the one who's into this stuff. He's one of the Crooked Man's boys, okay? And it'd be great if he was here to tell you all this, but he's not. So just...
Jersey, don't give me that shit. What the fuck is the point of having a system if you're just gonna...
My fucking system.
But you're the guy who makes sure
I'm the guy that keeps shit in order, and that's it, Woody.
Oye, el leñador.
Close the fucking gate. Jack?
Pero
If
este
you love
tío.
your axe so fucking much, why'd you pawn it in the first fucking place, huh?
I didn't pawn it, asshole. It was stolen from my apartment. And Gren said that he saw it here. Now tell me where it is right fucking now.
Hiya, fellas.
Christ. And this fucking guy, too?
Bigby? What
Is
are
his
you...
axe even here?
Nope, it isn't.
Just like I said, it's not here. Happy? I got shit to do, so whatever you're here for, make it snappy.
Pero ¿y este tío quién cojones es?
He wanted to know where...
Actually, you know what? I don't care what he wanted.
If I were you, I'd watch my tone about
Pero ¿y este tío? ¿Quién es?
How's your arm? Bloody Mary leaves a bit of a stink, don't she? Jack, did you know that as of this very morning, Bigby's joined the Crooked Man's obedience school for wayward fucking creatures? He's already passed his first class. You see, the sheriff had who he stupidly thought was the murderer. Been chasing him for fucking days, right? But the Crooked Man snapped his bony fingers, and Bigby handed him over, just like that.
I'm, just gonna, let you two, you know.
Tell me everything you know right now about the murders and the Crooked Man.
Are you kidding me? It was here. It was right fucking here. What did you do with it?
How the fuck do I know?
Listen, you bald little dipshit. You're gonna... You piece of shit. I'm gonna rip your fucking lungs out.
I'd like to see you try, you backwards fuckwit.
Oh, big talk. You won't be talking when I'm done with you.
Yeah, I'll be laughing.
Cool it, Woody.
We don't need the business office involved in this shit.
Will you get out of here? Go home.
Not until this fucker gives me my axe. Where's my axe? Who'd you give it to?
La de los lobos homosexuales es Lena,
Not now. Dog, you got a lot of nerve.
¡Ah! ¡Hala! Hostia, como mola. Yo quiero. ¿El hacha?
Too bad you couldn't protect those whores. Go on, try to stop me.
Fucking stay down.
Sí, que no estamos nosotros para tonterías. ¡Ay, Dios mío, Dios mío! ¡Ay! ¡Ay! El asta. El médico, no hagas cosas locas. Nosotros 2 puntos. Literalmente 2 minutitos después. ¡No! El brazo. ¡Qué horror!
Hey, assholes. I found her.
Creo que hemos matado a un tipo. Tampoco se ha perdido mucho.
So, wanna try again?
You can't find a Crooked Man. No one can. There's no address, no place. He lives in the bends and forks of tree roots, behind the sun, in the shadows.
That's not good enough.
Oh, the door to his house. It bounces around. Never in one spot. You'll never find it. Even Crane had to use the magic mirror. That fucking guy. Oh, mirror, mirror.
Okay, that's Crane's way. How do you contact him?
Oh, I don't. He uses couriers for everything. Ravens, goblins, the fucking Tweedles. Whatever. I go in when I'm taken there. You don't know anything about anything, do you? What do you have? Nothing. That useless bitch Snow White and a broken fucking mirror.
Where did you hear it got broken?
Oh, that. Gossip flies fast. We're like a sewing circle. It
Qué
doesn't
mal
matter
rollo
what
da
you
ese
fucking
círculo
do.
ahí.
You're
Y
not
que nadie
gonna
pueda
get him.
contactar con el pavo.
You wanna
este.
knock on his fucking door and see what happens? Fine. Crane had the mirror. Bloody Mary had Crane. So take your fucking wrecking crew act to the butcher shop.
The cut above. If I can find the mirror piece there, I can find the Crooked Man.
That's her spot. That's where all the magic happens. Now leave me, so I can find some aspirin.
Una aspirina.
Will Mary be there?
You want me to draw you a picture? I don't fucking know. You got what you want. Now get the fuck out of here. Hey, Sheriff. Those girls are still dead. Oh, and there's nothing you can do to bring them back. And I don't know what they did, but I do know this. Oh, if they're dead, it's 'cause the Crooked Man wanted them dead. That's all it takes.
Qué mal
So you
rollo.
can roar smash the place up. Shit. You can wail on me all you want, but what good is it gonna do you? 'Cause he ain't in your town. You're in his. And he sure as shit is ready for you.
Menudo mafias, El torcido.
Out of smoke?
Este es un cabrón. Le pegó a Faith
Thanks.
y es un putero.
Shitty brand.
You're welcome.
I'm not gonna lie. I was having trouble deciding which one of you to hit with this thing.
Y sus amigos lo quieren en los funerales, ya ves,
Jersey was wrong, you know.
About what?
About those girls. There is something you can do about it. You can get the fucker who did it. Ain't that the plan?
Believe me, that's all I've been doing this whole damn time.
All right, we'll go do it then.
Imagínate la peña normal que vivan aquí y vean a un pavo random con una hacha por la calle y con un cigarro. Paso, no voy a decir nada. Y cubierto de sangre. No es Londres por los taxis. Es Nueva York.
Not very appetizing. Who
Smooth and solid. Who'd want to eat this?
Ew. A ver, está claro que es tapadera, ¿no? No voy a ring the bell.
Bet that's what Beast was talking about. That logo looks familiar. I've seen this before, at the Tweedles.
Pues a mí no me suena.
Bigby Wolf?
Hola, ¿qué tal?
What happened to you?
I'm looking for a piece of the magic mirror.
What?
The magic mirror's missing shard. Where is it?
Bloody Mary brought it here, didn't she?
Buenas, Tenno, ¿qué tal?
What? Bloody Mary? Magic mirror shard? What kind of place do you think this is?
Don't bullshit me.
I'm not. What you're looking for, I think you'd be better off looking at the Lucky Pond. Yeah, or someplace like that. You know where it is, right? It's around the corner and a few blocks down.
I've been there. Didn't find what I was looking for. Had some words with Jersey, too.
Por cierto,
Words?
chicos, recordatorio amigable de que agradezco mucho
If
vuestras
I'd have
subs.
known you already looked at the Lucky
Ya
Pond,
está.
I wouldn't have pointed
Si os
you
gusta el
there.
jueguito.
I just
Déjame
figured
play.
anything worth a damn in Fabletown goes through Jersey's hands at some point. You know that. Believe me, I don't want to waste your time, Sheriff. And I certainly don't mean to offend. I don't know how else to help.
Where's the magic mirror shard? Quit fucking around and tell me.
I'm not. I am not fucking around.
If you're lying to me, I'm gonna find out. Listen,
Está
Crane
guay,
had
sí.
the mirror.
El juego.
Mary had Crane. And she comes around here, right? If you're covering for her, I'm gonna have a problem with you. So you better think real hard about what you say next.
Sheriff, Did you hear that?
What?
Oh, I'm real sorry. Hold on. I just gotta go check on that. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Butcher?
I just have to go see.
Sí, hombre. Está ido a avisar a todo Dios. Uf.
I got it covered back here, Sheriff. I'll be right out.
Ay, qué horror.
Just wait out front. I'll be right there.
No voy a decir
I've
nada.
got a bit of a mess back here. Look, can you come back tomorrow, maybe? I'm sorry, Sheriff, but you're not supposed to be back here for safety purposes. Come on, damn it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They're gonna kill me. Oh God, she is gonna fucking kill me. He's gonna get me killed. Things I do. Huh?
How you doing?
Please, Bigby. Please don't.
Bigby? What happened to Sheriff?
Please don't kill me, Sheriff. I don't want to die. Please don't kill me.
Listen, just calm the fuck down, okay? I just want some answers.
Okay. I'm dead. Either way. They said to me, Johan, you can keep your life and lose your shop, or lose both. What would you do? It was a simple choice to make in the moment. Easy, even when they got you on a hook in the deep freeze.
Just open the door, Johan, and it won't be your problem anymore.
I can't.
Why not? What's back there?
¿Cómo se acuerda a mí de lo que prometió Blancanieves? Sí, es que quiero hacerle daño a
It's
nadie.
locked from the other side. Look, I just worked the front. That's all I'm supposed to do. I haven't been back there in years.
Well, who locked the fucking door?
I'm not part of their crew. I don't know who or what goes on back there.
Crew?
The Crooked Man's people. Jersey Devil, D and Dumb, and that mental case, Bloody Mary. You want to talk about the real butcher? It's her, not me. This is her place. I'm telling you, they muscled in on me, took over my storage and delivery a long time ago. All cause of that heat wave. That summer was even hotter than this one. Oh, I let Mary and those porkers stay cool in the meat locker one day, playing cards, having a great time. I guess they were sizing the place up. Shows what I get for being nice. I'm just a victim in this. I don't know what they do back there. I swear. And I don't want to know. I'm not allowed to know.
It's all right. I believe you. Calm down.
I knew this would happen. Didn't know when. Shh.
No creo que sea como malísima persona el Johan. Ya veremos. Tiene más pinta de víctima, sí. El botón. Alquimia ilegal.
What is this place?
I told you, Big P. I don't know. They muscled me out.
Imagina.
I swear.
Bueno, no es donde hacen el glamour de Berry, porque eso era la bruja esa, ¿no?
Like this.
Warning lights.
It's business. It's all I've ever had. I guess that's why I stuck around when they took it.
These lights, Johan. Did you warn them I was here?
I had to. You come in here making trouble for me. But you only give a shit now because the Crooked Man stepped on your toes or something. Where were you when they took this place from me? It hasn't been easy for me. You think I want to live with this at my back? I needed help.
You're not off the fucking hook yet, Butcher.
Ay, no quería.
If I find something, if I so much as smell something that makes me think you're lying.
No quería decirle eso, perdón. Me pensaba como que no estás fuera de todo, pero tipo que te tengo en cuenta, ¿sabes? No sé. Buenas, Coro, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal?
Too bad they had time to erase it all. This could have been useful.
Qué pedazo de pizarra, qué fantasía, ¿eh?
What are they making here?
I'm just a butcher. You want to talk T-bones? That I can do. This stuff is out of my league.
There are a lot of nasty spells you can make with the right equipment.
Maybe just don't touch anything back here, please.
Está guay, sí. Pero terminamos ya.
It's on all the packages. What is it?
That's the Crooked Man's brand. It's on everything that goes in and out of here.
So you do know something, huh? Is that a wheel or what?
I guess they never used that thing on wolves, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
It's from back in the homelands. A torture device.
What the fuck?
It came over here with the rest of our stories. Not that Mondays need any help coming up with that kind of thing. It makes people crooked by breaking their bones and... Do I really need to explain this?
Claro, es lo del... Claro.
These are raw materials for making magic. Auntie Greenleaf and any other rogue witches out there probably get their supplies here. Chains. Who's getting chained up here?
You can't think I'm the only one the Crooked Man has under his yoke.
Que tienen a alguien ahí trabajando obligado también.
Is this what those loans get you? That crooked piece of shit. Ribbons, chains, it's all the fucking same.
Qué horror. Lo de los lazos es fuerte, ¿eh?
What the hell is that? I know this isn't your coat. What's it doing here?
It's a coat. What's the big deal about some dirty...
Looks like Crane's. It's seen some abuse. I'm sure he handled it just fine.
No tendrá el espejo, claro.
No time for traveler's checks, huh?
Hombre.
You won't be needing this anymore.
Vamos a ver. Ew.
Sick piece of...
Ew. Qué asco de tío. No tiene el espejito. ¡Ay, lo tiene! Nice.
It's the shard. Finally.
Hey, hold on. Well, I'm real happy you found what you're looking for, Bigby. But what about me? Huh? What the hell am I supposed to do now? I'm gonna have to spend the rest of my short life looking over my shoulder for Bloody Mary. They won't care that I held up my end.
Report to the business office. Tell Snow I sent you there, and we'll figure something out. Some kind of protection.
Thank you. Thank you, Sheriff.
A ver si podemos ayudarlo. Yo qué sé. Al final va a morir gente. Eso está claro. Mosquito, mosquito, mosquito. ¿Dónde está? Se ha ido.
I don't care who killed the prostitutes. If Crane was helping himself to the community coffers, it means his hand was in my pocket. And you just let him go!
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White...
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Ah, there's the old wrecking bowl himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
Look what I found.
Seems your dog
Un besito para celebrar. ¿No? Vaya.
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Finally.
Bueno, estos dos se van a hacer novios o no. Estoy ya
Good work,
cansada.
Bigby. You've been gone all day. What did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine. So what else did you find out?
I had to get real persuasive with the Jersey Devil down at the Lucky Pawn, but he told me that the Crooked Man's door, to wherever it is he hangs his hat, it moves. It's some kind of magic door.
Do you think the mirror will be able to find the door once it's fixed?
That's how Crane did it, and that's how we're gonna do it.
Excellent work. Really.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
¿Qué pasó?
Don't go far, Sheriff.
No encaja, falta
I'd like
una
to have a few
piecita.
words of my own with you.
Unbelievable. Pompous ass.
Don't worry, we'll talk soon. You can count on it.
I don't understand. This piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Got me.
Not necessarily.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process can be a little touchy.
Crane was carrying it for part of the night, at least. I found it in his coat. It's pretty amazing it's still intact after the fight, the
Igual
kidnapping, and then riding around with Bloody Mary.
cambiazo, pero es un
Yes,
poco...
Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other. How would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
I think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all.
Ah, que el espejito...
It could be a while, Sheriff.
Quiere unas
I'll find you when
palabras
it's ready.
mágicas, ¿no? Antes.
Besides which, he might not want to
Unos
come out with you
amores, unos
watching.
cariños, unos mimos.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
If you ask me, you're everything that's wrong with Fabletown.
Is it fixed? Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
I can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war. Don't they realize that?
Do you need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him. He really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
Ay, Dios, no.
Toad, come here.
Que tiene un niño pequeño.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not so?
Ay, por favor, no.
Well,
Es
you did
feo
tell
que
us what
no me
damage
haga
brings
esto.
me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallet because of you.
I'm starting to think you don't take me seriously, Toad. How many times have I told you to get glamored up? You know that if you're out of glamour, I gotta send you to the farm.
Well, how about your friend the pig, hmm? Is he going to the farm too? Yeah, you thought we didn't know about him, huh? A worst-kept secret in Fabletown. For a friend, the rules will bend. That's a slippery slope, that is.
Pues es que yo quiero salvar a los dos y me queda mejor el sapo que Colin.
I see I've given you something to think about. Now let me add another log to that fire. If you give me one more chance and hear me out, I'll see a way for me and me boy to stay. I'm not gonna ask for any more than I need. I just want to stay. So what do you say you just give me enough to cover me glamours and we'll call the rest a wash? Please, Sheriff, don't take TJ from the only home he knows. This old glamour rule is oppressive. I've done nothing wrong but look different.
Look, you were unglamored 3 days ago, and you're still unglamored now. I can't ignore that. But you go to the farm, things cool down here a bit. Maybe you can come back at some point. Best I can do.
Ay, pero yo no elegí enviarlo a la granja.
Government by the fables, for the fables, my arse.
No ponía eso en la opción. Irche, muchas gracias, guapísima, por ese Prime. Muchas gracias por los 10 meses.
Bluebeard, you want to
Muchísimas
talk?
gracias, bueno.
Now's your chance.
Ay, pero que yo no decidí eso. Vosotros lo habéis visto la
So
opción.
direct your questions to Miss White.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
Ay, ahora me siento fatal.
Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason. You know that as well as anyone. Well, did you or didn't you? Fine, we'll deal with it later. I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea
el
why
glamour
he
lo deberían dar
I don't know
gratis,
if the
si
Crooked
tan
Man killed them
necesarios.
with his own hand or if it was one of his goons. But someone did. What would make a person do that?
If there's one thing I figured out, it's that the Crooked Man is all about control. It's what he does with the loans at the pawn shop.
Sí, hombre, ¿y qué más? ¿Comunismo?
Chains, ribbons. Maybe Faith and Lily weren't doing what they were
Sí.
told. Or maybe they're just trying to leave.
Sheriff, Miss White, I believe the mirror is repaired.
I have to say I have been better. But thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry. I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
He's probably still waking up a little.
Yo creo que está cadavérico.
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
¿Cómo lo sabe?
What just happened?
¿Cómo lo
We
sabe?
pointed you in the wrong direction and looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That
Ah,
explains
claro,
the
por lo
state.
de... Vale,
I'd
sí,
rather
claro,
not
tiene
have
sentido. Que es
to
lo de
feel the
decirlo
pain
3 veces en el espejo y tal. Claro, claro.
So,
Interesante.
let's
Mola.
not do that again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man. Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Poetry isn't part of my job description.
I haven't been feeling well of late. Seems neither of us can cooperate.
Damn.
Perhaps I can be of assistance? Mirror, mirror, keep us sane. Show the door to Crooked Man's domain.
I can always count on you, Buffkin.
Ah, son novios, ¿no? Vale, vale.
I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
The door. It moves.
What'd I tell you?
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial. We can't just dispense street justice. I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way. But we have to make a commitment to working within the law.
I'll catch him and bring him back here, alive. Then we can clean him and cook him together.
Good. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is,
Lo vamos
if you
a
think you're ready.
intentar.
Of course I'm ready. I got no
Lo
other
vamos
choice.
a intentar. Bueno, pero estos dos terminan siendo novios, porque es que yo ya... El puente gótico. Pareces Lena, ya... Perdón. ¡Oh! Guay, portales, ¿eh? Mola. Mola, mola, mola mucho. Mola mucho. Mola, mola.
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny Tim.
Hombre, pero trabaja para el malo malísimo.
I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal, but I get it. You're not here on a social call.
What is this place? Or where is it? I know I'm not in Central Park anymore.
I'm not sure. I've only ever come in through one of the portals. I don't think you can get in from the actual street, but you can't blame him for wanting to make it hard to find. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do. Please don't make this hard on me.
Fine, lead on.
¿Pero este es un cabrón? ¿Nos ha engañado que flipas?
Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard.
Tim, how can you be working here? You know who this guy is, don't you?
He's not as bad as you think.
Girl.
He doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is gonna get caught in the middle.
Encuentra otro
I
trabajo.
understand the position you're in, but you don't have to do this. There are other things you could do.
So it's just that easy?
Maybe not, but you don't want to be a part of this.
A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Can't you just wait up, Sheriff? Hold on.
Ay, de verdad.
Thanks.
Pero esta risa de Veigar.
Go ahead. You got a job to do.
Sheriff Wolf, sir.
Pero ¿y esta gente?
Thank you, Tim. I know the sheriff isn't the accommodating sort, but you handled it. You did well. You can go now.
Thank you, sir.
You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it. Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Madre mía, se va a liar.
All right, you got me here. Let's talk.
Uf. Se va a liar.
I've heard stories about you.
Oye, esta es una cabrona.
In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming. And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
Uy, 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 va a haber pelea. Ya estamos reventados. Ay, no. ¡Ay, no! Soy malísima persona. Yo de verdad no quería mandar a Toad a la granja. De verdad. De verdad que no quería. No sabía que iba a ser esa opción que iba a acabar así. Este es el último, ¿no?
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Pues vámonos.
Not if I can avoid it.
Dragon Wing.
No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays?
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
Ay, qué pena esta, Nerissa.
We're destroying the tree. No!
What monsters are you? What horrible, evil, villainous, warped monsters are you?
Seguro que es la peor ruta de todas
really
la que estoy haciendo.
Farm, are you?
I don't know. Snow come around. She's
La Canieves
just
tiene unos ramalazos de
another
dictadora que
cream thing
flipa.
hit her
Sí, 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 se va a la
doesn't really know
cabeza.
who her friends are right now.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting
Snow
you
es buena
is the
gente,
morgue.
pero tiene unas cosas que dices, girl.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring
Bigby
him
es
back
furro, sí.
alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Uy, directamente, con la intro. He pensado que después de este juego jugarme el primer The Walking Dead, a ver. No sé si justo después de este juego o no, pero empezarlo. ¿Cómo lo veis? Es que el nuevo Life is Strange sigue siendo muy caro para mí. Necesito esperar a que lo bajen un poco porque no me lo puedo permitir real. Qué vergüenza. Qué vergüenza ser pobre. Suscríbanse, chicos.
You must be tired. And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Pero este tío le parto la cara.
Please, Sheriff. Relax for a moment, will you?
Pero que se relaje este, que tiene una pipa en la mano.
Do you want a drink?
Pero
Something
bueno.
to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really, a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're
tío?
doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
Pero este tío
Well,
está puto
Sheriff.
loco.
For the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
Your servant over there told me you did it.
That's a fucking lie! I didn't say anything like that.
Fine.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval.
Me ha dicho
All right?
testigo.
That's it.
If only that were true. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's
What
a
the
very
fuck?
unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally.
Pero ¿cómo que te encargas?
I just
¿Pero
want to
lo vas a
settle the issue
resucitar
for
o qué?
you, and to assure you that it's over with.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You
Hombre,
really
pero te
shouldn't worry
cojo del
yourself.
pescuezo.
As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation?
Uy, tuve que matar a uno de estos.
The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more than
That's
a...
enough! I was hoping it
tío?
wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
Uy, lo tendría que haber reventado.
However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Hostia, qué hijo de... Pero no. ¿Se lo mandó este o algo? Este es...
I killed him, so what?
Ay, Dios.
You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Georgie.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Que la chica que está ahí
Does it
sentada
matter?
tiene un lacito
Look,
también.
the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this!
And then attempt to blame me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis! You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have
¿Pero qué
Georgie.
términos? Te cojo del pescuezo y te meto en la
Ensuring
cárcel.
our continued cooperation.
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce! What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us!
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like that?
You think I give a fuck if I'm the one... Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
Get the fuck out of here!
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him! Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit, but he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
I already told you. I'm taking both of you in, so let's go.
This could have gone so well.
Uy, ya está.
To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
La tía. Esa está loca.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
¡Hala! Pero bueno, pero bueno. Oye, pero eso no es justo, ¿eh? Sí, hombre. Ay, Dios mío, chicos, ay, Dios mío.
Take this.
Uy, este lo tendría que haber matado.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to
tío
see your
con el
insides
cuchillo?
turned out.
¡Ay! Voy a perder el dedo.
Oh, God.
Oye, este le tendría que haber pisado la cabeza, ¿eh? Vámonos. Yes.
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Uy, lo cojo del pescuezo. Ve. Llegamos. No le estamos haciendo mucho caso al médico, yo diría personalmente. Es mi opinión, ¿eh? Es la casa de Toad, ¿no? ¿Qué se parece? Bueno, ya no. Aquí está. Bastante furro esta escena, ¿eh? Está siendo bastante furro todo esto.
Fuck! What was that?
Joder.
Take him off!
I can't!
Pero bueno. Joder, estamos reventados. Y se nos escapa aún. Sí, hombre, te me vas a escapar.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
Oye, pero al final voy a meter a los dos.
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Come on.
Fuck it!
Ahora me pongo la corbata bien. Y es un traje que nos queda exactamente igual que el nuestro, ¿no? Vale, muy bien, está muy bien, no sé. Y es exactamente igual, nos queda igual. Qué coincidencia.
Holy shit.
Es la misma ropa real.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come
Tenía
to your
zapatos
senses.
secándose fuera, sí, sí, sí. A mí este no me da ninguna pena, ¿eh?
Crooked Man's the one you want.
No,
But of
quiero
course,
los dos.
you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere.
Uy, pues te
It
llevo a
isn't
ti
his
también.
fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made
Algunos
sure they
errores.
couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered—
Of course it does. Those girls.
So
were
it's
like-
all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't mean-
fucking... Ah! You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? Ugh. I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
You didn't have to do anything.
Like hell I didn't. Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting
O
dealt
sea,
with.
entiendo que
So
le
I
obligaron.
fucking killed him.
Que le
And I'd do it
obligaron.
again.
Pero.
Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to
Es
kill
el
them.
asesino, quiero
And
decir.
then he fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you
Podría
go
haberse
through
quedado
with it.
sin hacer nada.
Fine.
Él se hubiera muerto,
Believe what you
pero no
want.
hubiera matado a la
I can
muchacha.
tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not.
Es él el que se mete en esas cosas.
Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. What was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options. Like it was that simple.
Stop complaining and take responsibility for what you did. You murdered Faith and Lily. You put those fucking ribbons around their necks. You had the power to let them go, but you chose not to.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
What are you talking about?
This is the original.
Ala.
The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
How could you do this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand. Nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway.
Lo primero que hicisteis mal fue montar un sitio así.
We were going to be in charge for once.
Lo primerito.
And nobody would try to control us or
a la cárcel
use
todos.
us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
Yo, bueno,
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
I told you. Sometimes all your options are shit. What the fuck are you supposed to do then?
I'm not playing this game, Georgie. I won't kill her.
Don't talk about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up.
You don't get a choice if you're involved in this.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them.
Hombre, es que es fuerte, eh?
I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit! Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
Ahora las otras son libres, por lo menos. Es que es muy feo lo que les hizo a las muchachas, pero muy muy feo. Chao, John Rock, genial.
Fuck!
Get up.
Hostia, las tripas ahí.
Up. Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the Crooked Man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, all right? For both of us.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You want to finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
That's not who I am.
Prove it then. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did.
All right, Georgie.
Creo que es lo más humano. Eso es lo más humano. Bueno, a ver. Meterle la pezuña en las tripas igual no. Pero yo qué sé, si yo me estuviera muriendo de manera horrible y poco a poco, diría... Mátame ya, por favor, en plan... Pero rápido, ¿sabes? Yo creo que es lo más humano, no sé. No meterle la pezuña... la garra en las tripas, claro. Pero yo qué sé cómo lo va a matar. ¿Es que soy yo adivina acaso? Tienen el logo
So
de
this
la
is where
rueda.
they've been sending these.
Es que ya una persona que tiene ese logo ya es como... What? ¿No? Ya es como un poco... suspicious.
Bigby Wolf. The big bad wolf.
¿Dónde está esta tía?
You used to be something.
Ay, Dios. Nos tienen vigiladitos, ¿eh?
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Ya, es que soy una ligona. Perdón, lo hago sin querer, ¿eh? Las balas de plata.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
¡Hala!
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to.
Pero ¿y este tío?
I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this
Ay, nosotros. El médico nos
Doesn't
dijo
wanna
que.
play.
Ay, el médico. Ay.
Persuade him.
Wow. What a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned? Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
¿Ha desaparecido? Qué tía, ¿eh? Oye, esto tampoco es muy nice. De su parte. Uf, tiene mal aspecto esto. Al médico no le gustaría nada. ¡Ay! No le va. Dios mío, es que no me da tiempo.
Come out and face me.
Qué mal rollo. Adiós. Ay, que voy a perder la mano. ¿Qué cosa, Flufal? Qué mal rollo. Pero me van a reventar aquí. Ay, Dios. Mola. Ay, qué guay que se rompa todo el cristal. Hay algunos que se van, ¿eh? Ah, bueno, están saliendo. Speak, Svat y Swolf. Sopló y su casa de regó, ¿eh? Nice. Haber sido Bloody ladrillo real. No. Nice. F. Nice, nuestro man. Lobo hombre en Nueva York en este caso. Fantasía.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring
Uy, yo
you
no
back
dejaría a este tío hablar enfrente de la
worry
gente.
about that?
Porque es un manipulador
There's no
asqueroso.
reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
Es lo mismo.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
Los
You're
zapatos
often
de piel de
reckless,
serpiente.
and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders 2 of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
Sí, hombre.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it.
Sí, hombre.
Mind. What do you say?
Te dejas la pipa,
I'm
además.
sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers.
No le he perdonado.
punishment
Escogiste
will follow.
perdonar al hombre torcido. No lo he perdonado. Lo quiero enterrar de por vida. Cadena perpetua. ¿Eso no es perdonar?
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
Qué mona.
It's about time you showed up.
Soy un
Now throw this
cachorrito tan
asshole down the
fácil.
fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think
girls.
you have the right to
And what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. 𝙤𝙤𝙯𝙗 who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see,
La verdad es que no
culprit has
fuimos
been
nosotros, pero
There's
bueno.
no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
Pero bueno, como
You
que
are
si
charged with
Dios
the murder of Faith
le
and
cortaría
Lily,
el
which
pito.
Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding
Sí,
and
hombre.
providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come
involved.
on, it's obvious.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges,
No
if
hablo porque
proven,
estoy
are enough to justify
concentrada.
death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
but
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself. And I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
¿Cómo ha limpiado
justice.
ese traje?
If we're
Se ha
ever
comprado
going to
otro.
pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
Verás.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all
Este
met
cabrón-
Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was.
Se va a ganar a todo el mundo.
He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you
jeez.
gonna get to your point or what?
Es un
Georgie was
cabrón.
working for me,
Muy
yes,
manipulador.
but he was not
Como
acting on my
todos
behalf when he
los
killed those
hombres
women.
hacen.
It was his business, and for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby, when you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Helpful isn't the word I would use.
My comrades are another matter. And I'm sorry
si
for
se
the
piró.
predicament they put you in. They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
I think you're done talking.
What are you afraid of? Why not let an old man say his piece? Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all in line.
You forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant.
Hombre.
When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Sí.
Yes,
Sin nada cambia,
wasn't
¿no?
I?
We didn't abandon anyone. We've been trying to help them.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
Sí, yo te ayudo, pero déjame un trocito de tu alma para siempre.
And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
They burned my tree to ashes.
Yeah.
What?
You burned it down?
You see? There's more to this than they're saying, okay? It was necessary to keep this town safe. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man.
What choice did I have?
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now.
El tonto se puso de nuestro lado.
But you needn't be.
Qué genial.
His contamination of this town is over. And those girls will have their justice.
Nice, qué bonito. Míralo.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
Mira, cállate, que tú eres tonta, es que es tonta
Of course
esta
it's
tía.
right. This man tormented all of you, for profit! Georgie
Let
killed
me just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Yes, you're responsible.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee?
Pero si le salvé la vida.
He was beaten to
Bueno,
mashed
se la
apples
perdoné.
while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
He was a suspect, and I needed answers.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you
Menuda
won't
rata
answer
esa
for your
bandeja.
employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those 2 girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them.
That's
I
not
mean, a
true.
certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you?
Mira, hombre,
treating
que
you
nos
as
dejen ahora de
mindless
los malos a
children,
nosotros.
Too stupid to
Si no hemos
command
hecho
your own
nada.
destiny. Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction?
Demasiado poco he pegado en este
Who
jueguito.
will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
Ay.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up.
Toma,
You
díselo.
enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff,
No.
this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only 2 people who ever gave a damn about me.
Yes.
We know what happened.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay
Menuda
all I've
rata.
done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
Yo lo encerraría.
How
Yo
can we
no
be
quiero
sure he
matar.
won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
Someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
Everyone, calm down.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
Qué mona es. Me gusta mucho esta chica.
Okay.
Es muy mona.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Dios mío.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a
Tirarlo al
fucking
pozo
lesson.
que es.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not this way.
¡Ay! Pero. Pero.
There you are. I hope you all
Pero que me has atacado.
think of me when you try to sleep.
You know, just between us, I was gonna let you live. But now...
You're going to miss me.
Sí, mucho. Venga. A casita.
No, I won't.
Y nos quedamos ahí mirando. Tranquilamente.
For Lily. And Faith.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
Lo iba a encerrar, pero es que ha intentado matarme, chica. De verdad. No me arrepiento de nada. Qué día más bonito.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
Ay, no.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Ganamos, pero ¿a qué precio? Mira, yo qué sé. Yo con que Nerissa esté bien y...
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Se la suda. Es increíble. Menudo cerdo borracho. Qué menudo cerdo borracho, pero este tendría que ir a la granja también. Es que tiene una poca vergüenza. Ay, no, por favor, me muero de pena, te lo digo.
I'm going. Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit.
You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you?
Sorry about all this. I know this isn't your ideal situation here.
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so...
Ay, por favor.
If you could bring it to her...
What is it?
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches
Ay, voy a llorar.
that squirt
No
juice at
quiero
you
que
if
se
you touch
vaya.
'em.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I'm sorry, TJ, but look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Ay.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Qué pena, tío.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
I don't know. He must have run off.
Bullshit.
De verdad que no quería que estos acabaran yéndose. De verdad que no.
Saying goodbye?
Ay, qué mona Nerissa. Qué mona es.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place.
Nerissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
Que se lo contó.
So I told him everything.
Pero
and I
joder,
begged for mercy
no.
for all of us.
No fue a malas,
I didn't want anyone
tío.
to die over a picture.
En plan, quería protegerlas, ¿no?
You were just trying to
No sé.
protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Ay.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason.
Qué cabrón.
And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it.
Uy.
So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess... it's done as
Era un
done.
cabrón, me da
I know he
igual.
ordered their
La
deaths.
verdad.
I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... That night, after Faith, I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Hostia.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah. I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this.
Bueno, empezó ella.
Pointed you in the right
Pero
direction.
fue porque
People
no
like
podía
us get
hablar.
forgotten all the time.
Para darle
The crooked man was counting on that.
mensaje, lo que podía.
When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
I'm sorry, Nerissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these
Ay, me da
people.
pena de
I
Bigby.
know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Snow doesn't really need me.
I'm sure that's not true. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you,
Qué
none of this
mona
would happen.
es.
You listened when no one else would.
Es muy
You knew
monis.
when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally.
Ay, soy una chica muy
Because you
fácil.
brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
Se va ella.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Ay, es la frase que le dijo Faith.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little
Did
Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Uy.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
¿Qué? No entiendo, espérate, no entiendo. No entiendo. Explíquenme, no lo entiendo. ¿Qué? Espera, ¿qué? Y así fue como nunca van a hacer una segunda parte. Pero si hay una segunda parte de The Wolf Among Us. En plan, creo que sale el año que viene o algo así, ¿no? Estaba como en desarrollo o algo así. Si lo vi en la página de Telltale. No sé, igual me he inventado. Hay un 1,5% de hijos de puta que no aceptaron el regalo de TJ. Sí, unos cabrones. No, el 38,6%. Bueno, está bien, está bien. Habiendo 3 opciones. Se suponía que salía en 2023. Bueno, pero que lo están haciendo en principio. Bueno, igual lo cancelan, ¿no? Igual al final no sale, pero sí. Creo que hay ya... O sea, yo jugué este juego porque vi que iba a salir el segundo. Telltale quebró, pues entonces igual jaja. Igual entonces jaja. Se espera que llegue en algún momento del cuarto trimestre de 2024 o que se retrase aún más hasta 2025. Bueno, no pasa nada si llega en 2025 Silksong. Bueno, no va a llegar, yo creo, en general. Pero, ¿podéis explicarme, por favor, qué ha sido eso último? Porque yo necesito hablar de esto. sea, estoy intentando procesar, pero voy lenta. Es el tema... se espera sacar un tráiler en 2022 y no sabemos nada desde entonces. Bueno, no pasa nada. Pues que no es la sirenita. ¿Es Faith? Pero... ¿qué? O sea, no entiendo, o sea... Pero no entiendo. Porque claro, o sea, con la última frase he dicho, esa es la última frase que nos dijo Faith, pero he pensado, igual es en plan... como guiño, pero no sé. Ya lo vi, Flufa, el tráiler, ya lo vi. Pero es como... no entiendo. O sea... no entiendo nada. No entiendo nada, no entiendo nada. No entiendo nada. No entiendo nada. No lo sé. Tengo que pensar. Tengo que pensar. No sé. En YouTube miraré los comentarios con explicaciones, supongo. Estadísticas especiales. Le ofreciste protección, le diste un trabajo cuando te lo pidió, le ayudaste a evitar la granja, le llevaste al pozo encantado. Confiscaste su dinero cuando estaba en custodia, destruiste su club. Bueno, no lo destruí completamente, pero... quemaste su árbol. Bebiste con Gren luego del funeral de Lily. Intentaste quitarle su lazo en la oficina de Bigby. Llevaste contigo al Trip Trap. Le prometiste traer al hombre torcido vivo. Escogiste esperarlo. Dios mío, qué susto. Casi me cago. ¡Continúa la historia! Ah, estos son los... ¿estos son los cómics? Ok. Pues eso ha sido todo. Madre mía. Madre mía. Ha estado muy chulo, la verdad. ¿Qué os ha parecido a vosotros?